like a phoenix, you burst into fire, burn with thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, you guys. Today we got Bleach episode 34, season 2, guys. So, real quick, a couple things. One, I'm drinking this absolutely terrible coffee. I'm not a coffee guy at all. I hate coffee in general, but I'm like super tired this morning for some reason. I feel like I slept pretty good and everything, but I don't know. I just woke up and I've just been tired. Like, I want to take a nap, but like I got to get these recordings done and I'm trying to watch some episodes. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to make some coffee and I'll see if it kind of wakes me up and stuff like that. Gosh, dude, I forgot how terrible coffee is. So I'm drinking absolutely ass coffee to try to keep myself like energized, like keep myself to not fall asleep. But dude, also, so I started recording episode 33 and I got halfway through episode 33 of Bleach and I was like, what? This is kind of a random episode because we had, what's his name? Don Camnoni or whatever the guy's name was come back. And I was like, oh, I was excited because I got to see him again. I was like, but this episode's kind of out of nowhere. Like we went from like Ichigo versus Renji. We got the deep backstory about Renji and Rukia. And I was like, and then all of a sudden we went back to like the Earth world where all of a sudden we're watching Ichigo's sisters with Dawn and they're fighting some hollows. And I'm like, what's going on? This kind of feels like it took an odd change. Yeah, well then I checked my filler list and last episode was a filler. So because the list I have shows me like canon, like 100% canon. It's got a mixed canon / filler list, and then it's got straight up fillers, and filler episodes is 33. So yeah, basically I just wasted my entire time watching that. I mean, I don't know, maybe it'll come back later down the line where it's like, oh, this episode meant something. But yeah, so basically that's what I did. I just basically recorded an entire or half an episode and realizing that I watched a filler episode. So, but anyways, guys, back to the canon, back to the storyline here. Bleach episode 34, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, man. You guys, we're building a great community here, man. You should want to be a part of this, man. You could be a part of Ground Zero, helping us build this from the ground up, man. To be able to say you're one of the OGs who's been with us, rocking with us this whole time, guys. We got big plans, and we are planning on making this channel big, guys. So any support would help, guys. Appreciate the support that you guys have given me. We've also got Patreon, guys. Patreon, those of you guys who are with me. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are goated. I don't even have words to describe how awesome it is that you guys support me over there on Patreon. If you would like to support me on Patreon, or you want to check out some of this content where it's all unedited, no filter, no cutting up the scenes, like it is just full reaction from start to finish, you can join us over on Patreon as well. The link is in the intro video. It's also listed down in the description below. With all that being said, guys, let's get back into Bleach now. Episode 34, guys. Let's get it, man. Oh, we're gonna have to skip the intro here. There we go. Back. This looks a lot more related to the storyline. I gotta eat these Sour Patch Kids to get drown out the taste of this coffee, bro. This stuff is terrible. Damn, is Ichigo going down too?
Ichigo! This doesn't look good. Ichigo! Answer me! Hey! Damn it, Ichigo!
Someone's coming. Looks like 3, or maybe even more of them.
Then let's get out of here. This is no time for a fight.
Right.
Sorry if you can hear my chewing. Like I said, I gotta get this taste of coffee out of my mouth.
Lieutenant Abarai! Sir, are you all right? Sir!
This can't be. Surely Abarai cannot have been defeated.
Whoever did this can't be far off. Should we begin a search?
No. Our first priority here must be to take care of the lieutenant. Call for a stretcher, quickly. Let's get him back to the barracks.
But we members of Squad 4 can use ours to heal. It's practically our only power.
That's pretty convenient.
It's a good thing, too, since we certainly aren't much use when it comes to fighting.
Get started, then. Because, if you ask me, those wounds of his look pretty bad.
By all rights, he should be dead. His will to live is incredible. Don't worry, though. I believe I still have a chance to heal him. I just need one night to do it.
I'll go make the call for the emergency relief team.
That is out of the question.
Oh, great. Captain Kuchki's here.
Huh? Captain Kuchki.
I want Renji taken to prison.
But, Captain, Renji's been badly hurt fighting Ryoko by himself, without treatment.
Then I'm afraid he'll die. It was his
Damn.
choice to enter that fight alone. In such a situation, a defeat is forbidden. I have no use for a fool who does not understand that. The very sight of him still breathing offends me. Take him away.
How dare you! Is that how you treat your men? Renji's been... Izuru?
Oh, 1,000 pardons, Captain Kuchki. She didn't mean it.
The
I
fuck
didn't
she
mean it,
didn't, bro?
Captain. Please forgive me.
Damn, bro.
Captain Ichimaru.
Captain
Makes you wonder
Ichimaru.
if he's even got a heart inside him. He is one scary guy for sure. That captain of Squad 6. But don't worry about Renji. I'll call in Squad 4 so you won't get in trouble.
Would you do that, really?
Absolutely. It's no problem. Come on, Izuru.
Yes, sir.
This guy's so devious, man. I feel like there's something going on.
Wow! Renji is in bad shape.
Yo.
What a mess.
Toshiro!
Hey, mind your manners
I like
now.
the look of
You still
Toshiro,
have to
bro.
address me as a captain, you know.
Oh, you can forget about that. What is it with you captains always creeping around silently? And what were you doing sneaking up behind me like that anyway? Wait a sec. What are you doing here, Toshiro? Where's your lieutenant?
I have come here to warn you.
About what?
Be careful dealing with Squad 3.
What does that mean? You mean Izuru?
Actually, what I meant was Ichimaru. But watch Izuru too. Just be careful.
Man, how come some of the captains are like extremely
The
cool
situation
and some
has
of them are
become
just
critical.
assholes?
As a result of recent events, the 13 court guard squads are now short by 1 lieutenant. Obviously, we can no longer afford to leave these matters in the hands of lower-ranked officers and members. Subsequently, no disciplinary measures will be taken against Ichimaru for his earlier independent actions.
Thank you, sir.
Furthermore, senior officers, including lieutenants, shall hereby be allowed to carry the Zanpakuto at all times, with full wartime usage of their powers.
They're allowed to carry the Zanpakuto at all times?
Full release as in wartime, eh? I couldn't be happier.
Ha! If someone hadn't allowed the Ryoka to escape in the first place, none of these measures would be necessary.
Now, what's the use of talking like that?
Anyway, he's fair game now, just the way I wanted.
Everyone, let us declare all-out war on these Ryoka!
Hey,
You just struggled
it's good
and
to see you're
almost
finally
died
awake.
to a
It's been
lieutenant.
a
Now you
while.
got captains going after you.
Where am I?
We're back underground, and we're safe. Try not to move too much, or you'll open up your wounds.
Wounds. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. I fought Renji.
Ichigo, lie down!
Thanks, Anataro, but I'll be fine now. I've really got to get going.
Are you crazy? You're nowhere near healed.
Chad and the others don't know where Ruki is being held. I've got to go and find them.
Ichigo, no! You have to get some rest! You see, you're not well enough yet. Give those wounds a chance to close. You won't even last an hour in that condition. Ichigo, listen to me!
Damn.
Obviously, he wasn't ready yet if I could knock him out that easily. All right, you idiot. Sleep until you're healed.
I wonder what it could be. It looks too much like the face of a hollow. What does it mean, Ichigo?
I feel like, wasn't it a while ago I was
Excuse
spectating
me,
that he's got
guards.
like half hollow abilities, half
If it's not too much trouble,
Soul
could
Reaper
you tell
ability.
me a little about what's going on in the
Because when he
city?
first
Have you
reawakened,
heard any
came out with
recent
the half
news?
mask look.
Well, we don't know any of the details, but they say that Lieutenant Ibarra was defeated and badly hurt.
Oh, Renji.
That's all I can do for him for now. I'll be back to check on him tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Not only is he in prison, but then they put handcuffs on him inside the prison.
Oh, Renji.
Wonder what her relationship is to him, because she seems like
Why
she
did you attack the Ryoka all alone?
cares quite a bit for him.
Don't understand. Does it have to do with Rukia? Ow! Hey, why do you have to be so serious all the time? We're not supposed to hurt each other in practice, you know?
Ah, if you don't take it seriously, then you're not learning. Huh? Wait here just a second. Rukia!
Wait, what's all this about?
Huh? Oh, Renji.
Lieutenant Hinamori, you are to report immediately to receive special wartime orders.
What wartime orders?
One, all senior-level officers, including lieutenants, are permitted to wear their swords within the court. 2, full wartime usage of one Zanpakuto is now permitted.
You're gonna go seek Aizen then?
What's the matter, Momo? Are you all right?
I know it's late.
It's either very late or it's very early, since it's almost daybreak now.
I know this is incredibly rude of me, but can I talk to you for a little while about some things? If you say no, I'll understand, but I don't know who else to go to.
Momo, do you really think that I could possibly turn you away?
Well,
Surely you don't think I'm that heartless, even at this hour.
No, that's why I came here.
Why don't you come inside? Today was a difficult day for everybody. You can tell me all about it to your heart's content, Momo.
Oh, man, that hurts. I'm glad you're finally awake. How do you feel?
Damn that Ganju and his left hook.
I see, so you remember that?
The nerve of that big clumsy bastard sucker punching an injured man. You better believe I remember it.
But just the same, it's a good thing he stopped you from going out, Ichigo. You could have reopened all your wounds.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Patience has never been one of my strong suits.
Actually, Ichigo, you really ought to rest a little longer. I guarantee we're safe down here. No one's going to come after us.
I wonder about that. What do you suppose happened to Renji after the battle?
Well, we didn't stick around to see, but if he was still alive, then Squad 4 would have been called to take him for emergency aid.
Is he wearing gloves?
Yes.
I can't tell if those are gloves on his hands, because his hands got like all those lines all over them.
So what is it, Momo? Wasn't there something specific you wanted to talk about?
Yes, I was...
How is Lieutenant Abarai's recovery coming along?
Oh, he's stable and not in danger anymore.
That's good to hear. You're probably worried about what was decided at the meeting, aren't you? Captain Kuchiki wanted Renji discharged, but then he backed down when there were objections. So Renji will be allowed to return to his post once he's finally recovered.
I'm so glad, and I bet you were the one who objected, weren't you, Captain?
I wasn't alone. Most everyone recognizes that he's an excellent officer. Despite their differences, no one in all the 13 court guard squads would rejoice in Renji's dismissal.
Man, something feels off with Aizen, bro. Who's this?
Captain. I was so tired I fell asleep. Captain? 10 o'clock! Look at how late I am!
He left the door open, bro.
Captain would have woken me up before he left. I don't know how I'm going to ever make it to the meeting on time.
Yo, what?
Who in the hell was that screaming?
Momo!
Yo, what the hell
What
was
is it,
that?
Momo? Please, tell me what happened! Momo, please!
Oh, shit.
That's
Eisen's
impossible.
dead? Oh, damn, bro. Here I was sitting at the man, something's off with Eisen. Like I thought something when I said something's off with Eisen, I was like, man, he just seems like he seemed too like accepting and too like I don't know. He seemed like almost too good of a captain. You know what I mean? Like it was just almost suspicious and guilty. And then out of nowhere, he's dead. So I guess my suspicions and stuff were way out of the window, I guess, because here I was thinking like, okay, he keeps trying to frame, what's the guy's name? I keep wanting to call him Orimaru or whatever his name is. I keep wanting to call him Orochimaru from Naruto. That's the only way I can remember his name, but I feel like it's Orimaru, something like that. But Captain, he keeps like trying to frame him for something. And I don't know what it is. It's like he just has something out for him, whether it's like valid or not. We don't know because we don't really know any of the background yet. But that's what made me kind of think like, I don't know, man. Something's off with Eisen. Like he keeps on trying to push the agenda towards this guy. And then it's like he's kind of just secretly doing his own little stuff off to the side is what it feels like. But then I feel like all that kind of built up and now all of a sudden now he's dead. He's literally dead. So now the question is, who's the guy that was standing outside the thing? He was wearing a black cloak, which means he was not a captain because the captains are wearing the white cloaks, right? Like Eisen was wearing there. Eisen has the white cloak. So somebody who's not a captain, unless, I mean, I guess a captain could have slipped into a black cloak. I don't know. What's the guy's name? Orochimaru dude, the Orimaru. I can't freaking remember his name, dude. Why the hell can I not remember this guy's name? But I guess he does. Doesn't he have like a white cloak, but then the underneath one is kind of black? So I guess it could have been him. I don't know, man. I have no. He's the only one I could think of that would have done that. I guess Kenny kind of has that same kind of look, but it's got to be somebody strong, obviously, because the captains are supposedly super strong. So, man, who would have done it though? Who would have done it? Maybe Captain Kuchiki, because of. He did say that he stood up against Captain Kuchiki and voted against him, and it sounded like he was the start of the whole thing of voting against, Renji's dismissal. So I don't know, man. There's so many things going through my head where I'm like, it could have been him, it could have been this guy, could have been this guy. So I don't know, man. All I know is that Eisen is literally, his body's up there on a freaking building and he has been stabbed and he is dead and there's blood running down the building. So that is crazy wild. So all right, well, I mean that's where we left off at with Eisen dead, and we're in wartime, and there's a lot going on, guys, and we're only gonna be able to find out in the next episode, man. So I will see you guys there in episode 35 of Bleach, man. Deuces.